Quack, quack, quack.
You got seafood. Ew, that's disgusting. It looks like your diaper.
Okay, you gonna pick up Rocko?
Huh?
Rocko told me he's ready.
Rocko!
Here he is running.
Hey, Rocko! Oh, God.
Oh, he tripped.
You just see his butt was showing in that thing he has to wear in the hospital. What is that thing called?
The gown.
The gown, and I just saw he bent down and his butt was showing.
Oh, he tripped, so.
Good thing Beverly's there
He
to help
tripped,
him.
face planted, and the gown came straight up.
Ew!
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Chico and Papa Show. I'm Chico.
And I am Poppy, P-O-P-P-Y, P-O-P-P-Y. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. We're still in the truck. We don't know how to get out. The doors have been locked and we're stuck here. I don't understand it. It's so confusing. Help me, Chico! Boy. Hey, how you doing today?
Pretty good.
That's it? Just pretty good? What does that say on your...
Alone.
Alone with a heart?
Yes.
Who did that?
My friend, because all of them were writing their girlfriend's names on their hand.
So you wrote alone?
Yes.
Oh, come on, girls. Come on, make a... He says he's all alone. That's just not right. There's too many girls out. There's too many fish in the sea. Fish sea, I see.
I mean, at least I don't have an ear infection.
That's true. Can you imagine trying to say ear infection like 5 times fast?
Ear infection.
No, don't do it. Don't do it because you're going to say a bad word. I was saying that because I knew it'd be a bad word.
You know where Rocko is?
Where?
He's at the hospital because he has an ear infection. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here in the hospital parking lot.
At St. Peter's.
Well, I wasn't going to be specific. I don't want people to track us down and murder us.
Mojo. I gave you more.
And I gave you dirt.
Mojo.
So Rocko has an infection, what, in his navel?
No, in his ear.
In his
He's
ear.
been shoving cheese in there.
Why did I say navel? You said ear,
You
I
got
said
your
navel.
navel done?
I got my navel pierced? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No.
That's the only spot.
In the 70s, I did. So Rocko, everybody give a shout out to Rocko. We hope he feels better. Nothing worse than an ear infection. It's almost like somebody sticking a knife into your ear.
Would they have to go in there with that big, huge forceps and...
Oh, probably has to clean it out.
Because all the cheese is all moldy and rotten.
Oh, that's disgusting. Hey, I got a question for you. What are we doing today, Chico boy?
We are doing the
Papa John's Shaq-a-roni Pizza review.
That was a lot to say.
That was a lot to say. Hey, Shaq, you've seen the commercials, right?
We all love him.
We all love him. He's in every single commercial that's out there. I think he's got every one. Did you know that he's part of Papa John's? That he's on the board of directors? And I think he owns how many stores?
9 in Atlanta.
9 or 8. What are you doing? Stop with your hand.
I'm petting Rocko.
Okay, that's enough. That looks weird. So yeah, he's committed to making sure Papa John's is good if he's part of the...
That's why he's on all box.
So every time we watch this commercial, Chico's like, oh my goodness, I love pizza and I love pepperoni and I love Shaq. All right, this is 16-inch pizza. That's a good size pizza.
The biggest slice yet.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 slices, but 16 inches is a good size. It's supposed to come with like garlic butter or something, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that's going to be in there or not yet. We haven't opened it. We're trying to keep it hot. And it's supposed some kind of pepperoncini or something. What else? Supposed to have pepperoni all the way to the edges, right? Have you ever had Papa John's before?
No.
I haven't either, but I used to run a manufacturing plant where I made the pizza dough for all the major companies, and I used to make it for Papa John's. Chuck E. Cheese, Papa John's, Pizzerina Uno. I made it all, brother.
I just realized something.
Uh-oh.
It's a Shaq signature. I can cut this out and be a millionaire.
And sell it?
I can go over it and I can say, guys, Shaq signed my pizza box.
But you would not be telling the truth. And we are truth detectors.
You know what I bet you? I bet you in 55 years this will be worth something.
You want to save that for 55 years? All right.
Leave
You ready
the
to
pizza in
open
it.
this? We should have taken a picture of it. How's anyone going to see this? Oh, there's a pepperoncini. Look it!
Take a bite of it.
They didn't lie to us.
Take a bite of
Pepperoncini. I don't want a bite of it. And here is their world famous garlic butter, which makes no sense to me. All right, let me see. I want to be
a bite.
No, put that in there. Look at that. Look at that pepperoni. It's burnt. All right, I want to show the audience. Can we do this? How are we going to do this? Turn it this way. This thing is huge. Hey, tell everybody how much this cost.
$14.01.
$13 it went for. Look at this. 13 bucks. It was kind of weird though. I had a promo code for $3, so they raised the price to 16 and then gave me the promo code. Look at this. Can you guys see this? This is incredible. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
I know.
Can we put this down? There we go. Can you guys see this? I'm excited.
That is garlic sauce.
We like our pizza, don't we? I didn't used to like pizza so much years ago, but I do now.
Sauce is actually pretty good.
It says garlic butter or something like
It's
that. What would
butter.
you do with it?
Garlic butter. You dip the...
Dip the dip?
Oh, the crust.
Oh! All right. Now, what do you think about pepperoni? Is there enough pepperoni on it?
Yeah.
For some reason, they got 2 of them that are burnt, but... All right, go ahead. Get a piece. I'm impressed. For $13, if we were feeding the whole family, we'd need just one of these. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. This is... Now, I like a thin crust. It almost looks like it's fairly thin, right?
See, that because it's supposed to have extra cheese, too.
Extra
That's
cheese
a
and
lot of
extra
cheese.
pepperoni.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Smells good.
I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm
3,
excited.
2, 1.
Oh my God, it's the best pizza I ever had in my entire life. I love it so much. It's so good.
You're dipping.
Uh-oh. I'm dip. What do you think?
Not bad.
You kind of need to have a few bites before you can comment, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Taste the pizza before you dip it in butter. What do you think?
It with the butter was pretty good.
I want to know about the pizza. Is it worth the money?
Yeah.
$13? Absolutely. And do like I did, get a promo code. Look up, they have promo codes and stuff. Of course, we did it all on the online, and it says, oh, we're putting it in the oven. Oh, it's coming out of the oven. Okay, it's done. Come pick it up. And we went in, and it was, I don't think they even put it in the oven yet. So somebody kind of messed up on that one. You're not saying anything.
Sauce, good.
Sauce is good. I agree.
I love the amount of cheese. Like cheese, amazing.
Cheese, to me, it tastes like a normal amount of cheese.
Yeah.
It does not taste like extra. I like the fact that it's thin. I don't know how everybody else is, but I like a thin pizza. And you know, they make a thicker pizza. They make a thin pizza. This is almost like you ordered it thin, right? That I like, but not everybody likes. Some people like those Chicago ones that are like this thick. Do you like those? You ever have a Chicago pizza? They put the sauce all over the top. You can't even see the cheese. It makes no sense at all. Come on, Chicago!
Okay.
You ready?
I
We've
love
been waiting this whole time for you to comment.
You've been talking.
Ah!
Okay. So the pepperoni is perfect because it's not too hot and it's not
Very
not
thin
common enough.
pepperoni, though.
I know, but it's too. See, it has a perfect amount of spice for the people that do not like spicy pepperoni.
I was
and
just
people that
thinking
do.
about your mother, right? Because we have this really nice, expensive pepperoni at home that we slice ourselves from a big stick. And a good pepperoni has a little spice to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which you and I like, but your mother wouldn't. This, I can taste, like you said, I can taste a little bit of spice, but it's nowhere near anything that would bother anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree?
Yep.
So what else?
I like that they include the butter sauce.
You do? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why you would need this.
Yeah.
Wee. You know what I mean? It doesn't make, I don't know who in the boardroom just said, hey, let's give a thing of our butter and a pepperoncini. kind of weird, because what would you do? You can't put it on the whole pizza.
Unless you sliced it like in...
Am I nitpicking now? All right, what
feel
other
like-
pizzas can we compare it to?
Domino's.
Domino's pizza is really good. Have you guys ever had Domino's? I think their crust.
The one crust.
It's almost like a
Garlic bread.
garlic bread kind of
It's
crust.
so good.
This is the first time I've ever had Papa John's. Their crust is good. It's nowhere near
Domino's.
I used to like Pizza Hut pizza, but they're all like shut down around here.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe one on Wolf Road in Albany that's still open. Maybe. I used to like theirs. They used to have a chicken one that was loaded with the peppers and onions and chicken. I used to like that one. I like their crust. This crust is good. I don't know. It's not like, oh my God, I love it so much I'd want to come back.
The question is,
Huh?
how did they make this crust? Because if you see right here, big. Right here, it's very thin. Very thin. Then
Ooh, I don't like
crust.
that. That's straight up yucky butter.
See, that's a nice crust right there.
Well,
but
I can give you a little insight because I used to make the dough. We make the dough in the manufacturing plant, and then we send it to the restaurants, and they like just add water to it. They add water and they make their dough. They let it rise and they roll it out. So that's what they probably did. And they probably got a whole bunch of them that are tempering, you know, where it gets warm and rises and stuff. And then they just roll it out. Once it gets rolled out, it's the same as Pizza Hut. It goes on an assembly line and it just...
And Domino's.
Domino's does the same thing? So you can't screw it up. I used to run a Pizza Hut, a little tiny one, that was part of a KFC and a Taco Bell.
Where was that?
That was in Massachusetts. Chicopee.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Chick-a-pee! All right, buddy. I like this. The crust is good. It's nice and thin and stuff, but it's not like the Domino's with that like garlic bread where I just love their crust. It's good. So money-wise, price-wise, taste-wise, quality, everything, I agree with you. It could be a little bit better, but it's definitely worth an 8.
Wait. If I go to Domino's right now in Hudson, how much would a large pizza cost me?
At Domino's, they got a special going on right now with 5 toppings for $7.99. But their large is like a medium. This is a large.
But the 5 toppings and the crust. I mean,
Yeah, oh, I agree with you. This is good.
well, not good.
If all the pizza places were on the road, would this, side by side, would this be the one I'd go to first? Maybe second. But then again, I like Pizza Hut probably second. Domino's, Pizza Hut, maybe this one. Not bad. I'm not criticizing it terribly. But like you said, I think an 8 would be appropriate. Don't you
Because
agree?
we just love Shaq.
That's right. Hey, don't forget to
Like,
comment,
subscribe,
hit the bell notification.
so you never miss an episode of...
The Chico and Papi Show.
I should forget what that pepper's for.
It doesn't make any sense.
Take a bite.
Why?
Just do it.
It could have been on the floor.
Take it.
You saw the manager. Would you like to comment on the manager, the way he looked? No? I like pepperoncinis. Pop doesn't like them because they're kind of vinegary. Ooh, that's a hot one. That's a hot one today.
And a hot one tamale.
Hot tamale! Get it right, buddy.
Ooh.
Very good.
Don't forget what we always like to say.
Enjoy your life
And your food.
every day.
Ciao.
Ciao. I gotta use 2 fingers. I almost only used 1 on this one. Did you see what I did? I was being bad. I don't know, buddy. That's pretty good. Don't you agree?
Sauce tastes like Pizza Hut.
I like it. I mean, I don't know if I'd be like, oh my God, I gotta get it again. Right? But it's still good. It's a good price. It's good for the money.
And good for your tummy.
Good for your money.